Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the Big House, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ball State.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wade. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Brown has it. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Now on the return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. The Eagles are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give on the counter. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Leaves it with the running back. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the afterburners, kid. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. The give on the inside. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
16, Eastern Michigan, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ball State gets it back, the offense headed to the field. They'll try the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Horton. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Grabs it in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this 1st quarter? Huge early numbers. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Second down.
Looking for a crease. It's Horton. They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Going to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down with the run. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for room. It's Horton. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sacked.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. At the 45, on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays.
And he's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Is another first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go right back to him. 5 fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Power football with the run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to move them on the counter. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Going up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Clark.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Neutrals on defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Michigan 24, Ball State 16.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Still looking, on the move. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, Ball State.
Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Horton. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys. It's still an 8-point game.
Eastern Michigan 24, Ball State 16.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Ypsilanti. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. From the gun, the running back has it.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Got his man on the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Grab near the marker. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Utah.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Finds his man. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown, Eagles! And the stomping has commenced.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Eastern Michigan, 38. Ball State, 16.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lighted up.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
Number 33, on to punt it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He wants it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And they're able to get him on the ground. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Eastern Michigan, 45. Ball State, 60.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Horton. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Looking to pass, it's Harrison. Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
It's complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. They want to just keep throwing it. Getting some heat. He's looking deep. Got it. They will score! Touchdown, Ball State.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
Ball State, 23.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. On the move. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Rides to the back. Still running at the 40. He's loose. He's at the 10. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. With jet sweep pass. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds his tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Harrison. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. They get him down after he makes the catch. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Back to the air one more time. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Barges ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Becker. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Harrison. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing the turnover. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ball State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are Great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stops to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.